Hey, hi. How are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Now, hold on, guys. I know what you're thinking. I know. You're just like, oh, Othinus is doing another Kratos video. He's so unoriginal. Man, shut the f up, asshole. This video is going to be a little bit different as we will be exploring the whole God of War universe. Specifically, we will be looking at the strongest characters aside from Kratos. These characters include Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and Odin. Everyone else in the game is pretty much fodder, well, even more fodder than the names I just mentioned. But let me lay down the facts on you clowns who have no knowledge about what a decent good video game is. The Final Fantasy series is peak game cinema. Lightning makes her debut, and she is the very first Final Fantasy character on this YouTube channel. And to truly show how amazing this series is, I'm going to see if she can solo all of the powerful God of War universe. I mean, Kratos is high out reversal, right? I mean, the power of hope is insane, right? I have talked about Kratos on this YouTube channel multiple times. I made multiple videos, and honestly, I don't want to go over every single feat he's done, as we would be here for like 90 minutes. Kratos can also use hope as a weapon to kill Fear Zeus and later beat Fear itself out of Zeus. He plucked hope out of himself, releasing it into him. I don't know what just happened there. My shit just cut out. So you're telling me with the power of hope that just gives him access to non-physical interactions because he's able to manipulate one concept? Wow, that's a cracked ass ability. He can send his targets into a pocket dimension where they have to fight a bunch of clones that replicate the target's powers. These are some of the more notable hacks that he does have, but again, I've covered him before. I'm not going to waste everyone's time going over all of his abilities once again. Zeus is deemed to be one of the strongest characters in the God of War series. I mean, look at this dude. The ability to control and manipulate ice? Oh my god, dude, I can't. That's way too powerful. Way too fucking powerful. He does have precognition at least. I mean, that's something going for him. With the Aegis, he can reflect attacks back at their foes. He can also summon sirens, which can drive one mad with its voice, instantly killing people by causing their heads to explode. His champions who yield a fraction of his powers can nullify magical abilities with lightning strikes. This was pulled off by the soul of one of his worshippers as it was sent directly to the Underworld with a mere gesture. It's also important to note that he does have a sword that he uses, but the best hacks that sword has is something called Divine Reckoning. Essentially, this just gives him BFR abilities. Lastly, we all know Zeus can control fear, but other than that, there really isn't much to him. Like, to be very blunt, these gods in the God of War universe have like a couple hacks, but there's nothing over the top. Hades looks like a literal fucking pig. This is your god? This is the type of god you motherfuckers worship, like, because of these God of War games. I don't get it, bro. This is embarrassing. This is what a true god looks like. Hades can use the arms of Hades to kill and drag people as well as other creatures into the underworld. He can teleport, and honestly, yeah, I can't even talk anymore about this guy. I was dead ass doing research, and there is literally nothing worth mentioning. Nothing more anyways. I mean, oh wow, he can control fire and darkness. So the fuck what? Okay, he can create barriers. Oh, barriers? That's insane! And I guess he has limited death manipulation. Hades is able to use his claws and grab any foe, disorient them, and finally rip out their soul. Okay, cool. Soul manipulation. Awesome, bro. Last thing he can do is steal people's life energies or whatever. Okay, after looking over Poseidon and doing some research on him because I'm so fucking big brain, unlike you minuscule ants. Yeah, Poseidon really has the same abilities as Hades, but he can control water instead of like darkness and fire. So I'm not gonna waste everyone's time going over Poseidon. Is it kind of sad to say that Kratos is in fact the strongest character in his verse? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, if his gods can only manipulate water and BFR people, and like that's like the extent of their abilities, and damn. Oh man. The true magic gods would one-tap that verse in an instant. These anomalies that I presented to you guys are the strongest characters in the God of War verse. But that's fine, right? I mean, Kratos is layers in the high outer, right? He's beyond powerful. I mean, the power of hope. Shit! Lightning is the first of many Final Fantasy characters that will be on this YouTube channel. And what's there not to love about her? I mean, dude, look at her drip. Woohoo! That's fucking peak. I don't know what God of War was thinking with this Norse ugly shit, but damn! damn, this is peak. In the Final Fantasy verse, magic is shown in the novels to remove concepts and warp space and time itself, like the Devil's Row, which the concept of time was lost and time and space were twisted to a point where the past, present, and future all existed at once. In the Final Fantasy universe, magic is stated to rewrite the natural order of things. She can summon her eidolon Odin from her LC brand. Yeah, forgive me my pronunciation. I can't with these words. She has non-existent erasure to the highest level. She was able to kill Falcio Orphan, whose immortality is upscaled from LC, who are not able to age unless they enter crystal stasis and are able to remain alive after fatal injuries, such as Quinn Mi, who was fused to the land after being caught in the Ultima Bomb of Lorica. Orphan's true form is tied to that of his cradle, a dimension made of data that exists between dream and reality. Killing Orphan would also effectively destroy his heart and soul. The crystals also grant negation to these immortalities and regeneration type abilities. Eidolons are native to and reside in the world of Valhalla, a realm that exists beyond the visible world and the void beyond, where the concept of time is non-existent, whereas space is ambiguous. Now let me make this extremely clear, you fucking donkeys. Valhalla in Final Fantasy is not the same as Valhalla in the God of War series. I know, that's crazy, right? Who would have thought I had to literally explain this and verbally say it, because I swear to God, some Kratos fanboys do have the IQ of a fucking rock, that they would literally say that, oh, well, because Valhalla is like this in this verse, it has to be the same in this other verse. No, bitch! Lightning has type A immortality. Eidolon spirits dwell within crystals known as Idolus and will remain alive as long as that Idolus remains intact. And she has the ability to manipulate time. All Eidolons can cast Doom Spell, which kills a target within 1800 seconds. Odin's Zantaketsune technique instantly kills a foe and opens a rift in space-time to take their remains. Oh, and by the way, Lightning can just disintegrate anybody she wants to. So yeah, there's that. Aradia is capable of repairing the fabric of space-time that was eaten away by chaos. Restoring the lost 13th hour can also use this energy offensively. This energy was able to restore the Crimson Blitz after it had been destroyed by Lumina, transforming it into the Ultima weapon. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to understand that Lightning is way more capable of anything that Kratos can do, and obviously she's capable of controlling space-time passively. Can Kratos do that? No? Damn, I thought the Power of Hope could do anything, because I mean, infinite layers into high outer, right? I mean, what happened? Don't get me wrong, guys. With the Power of Hope, he can use that hope of power or whatever as a weapon to kill the fear of Zeus, and then later beat fear out of Zeus itself. I mean, he did pluck hope out of him himself, releasing it all into humanity. I mean, that's insane! Lightning is able to absorb people's souls into herself, helping her Aradia grow in the process to guide them to a new world and protect them against harm. She can call upon the souls of all mankind and channel their combined power to defeat Brundevils. The soul is said to embody both everything and nothing, with beings that exist in their astral form simultaneously exist and don't exist. The soul is also made of and infused with chaos, which have various different concepts of space-time and form, ranging from being ambiguous to non-existent. One of my favorite hacks is that she does in fact have is that she can BFR, dude! I love characters that can BFR. I mean, she opened a portal which sent Brundevils into another dimension, plunging it into chaos. All Kratos can do is send weak opponents to small-ass pocket dimensions. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you call this shit BFR? Are you serious, man? As Etro's Knight, her existence was enough to sustain the infinite world of Valhalla, a world that operates on a different plane of existence where all timelines are able to be seen from and referred to as lower worlds. Valhalla gives birth to, controls, contains, and connects multiple different timelines, of which there are infinite number of, which equate to infinite possibilities via the Historia Crux. This includes the void, of which is also a mere shadow in comparison to Valhalla, with Valhalla being stated numerous times in the Final Fantasy verse to be beyond space and time, and the paradoxes caused by the unseen chaos, which by extension should apply to the unseen realm itself, is said to completely transcend time. Now let's go over all of this, right guys? What the fuck can Kratos do? I have covered all of his abilities in my past videos, and I even went over some of them again. Lightning, first of all, outscales very easily. Her version of Valhalla is beyond time and space, and it even said transcend. Remember that one scan? Transcend? Sure, Kratos can do the same things as Lightning, just to a very lesser degree, but I mean, honestly, let's be real, guys. Lightning scales higher. God of War fanboys can just cry more because it's just universal fodder. I mean, come on, like, look, guys. Capable of being able to destroy Matgear's totem with sheer willpower? Yeah, yeah. That holds up the Helheim, right? Yeah, okay. Oh no, whatever will lightning do to such a universal threat? Oh man. Based on the hexes alone, lightning clearly solos the whole entire God of War verse. I mean, your strongest character is Kratos, and he's universal fodder. Like what more is there to say? The power of hope is not that strong, and even so, let's blame Kratos a little bit. His max scaling is probably low complex multi. That's about it. To all the deficient, crusty amphibians who belong in a dirty ass lake where the intelligence dwindles down from, I don't understand why you guys went Kratos. I truly don't. Lightning literally out hacks and literally outscales. She is just better. Final Fantasy is just better. I really wish I could have used Cloud, but I want to save Cloud for another video. What can I say? Lightning is just way beyond anything Kratos could even comprehend because of her version of Valhalla being what it is. And let's be real, guys. If she really were to fight Kratos, Kratos would have no hope. There is no hope against a peak character like Lightning. Lightning is just better than Kratos in every single way, and she clearly solos the whole entire God of War verse. I have nothing more to say. GG easy. Who's next?